Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and if you're into video or you're a realtor and you want to bring your photos of those properties to the next level, you want to take your video to the next level, well, you're going to want to watch this video. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we have a review and a giveaway of a carbon fiber monopod from Kingjoy. This thing is super light. We're talking under 3 pounds, and it's going to take all of your video work, all your photography, and take it to the next level. Now, while having high quality video and photos is important to a lot of professions, including YouTubers like me, today we're really going to focus on the real estate community and how having a monopod like this is going to take your listing, the photo quality of the photos that you're taking, to the next level. Let's face it, with all the social distancing that we're having right now, it's more important than ever to have compelling photos that are going to drive that sale. So in today's video, we're going to take a detailed review of this monopod, how you can use it, some of the tools that you should consider, and why this is an incredibly affordable tool that you should have in your bag or in your car. So let's get right to it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon and choose all to get notified when new videos become available. Now, before we take a closer look at the Kingjoy monopod, let's take a look at the Amazon website where you can pick this up. So you're looking at a retail price of $142.49. You're also looking at that this is the Kingjoy and its model MP3208 with the head KH6750. So this is a carbon fiber monopod that's extremely lightweight. We're talking under 3 pounds, which is going to be really easy for you to carry and also transport around a house. It will go up to 69 inches in height. So that means that regardless of your height, you're going to have a lot of flexibility when it comes to this monopod. And it's also going to give you some of those dramatic shots where you're actually maybe going down or going up, depending on the type of photography that you want to get. And I'm going to give you some samples of some of the things that we've done with this monopod. As we scroll down, one of the things that we'll highlight is, again, this is a very versatile monopod. iPad, smartphone, camera, telescope, you name it, you can mount it, and it's going to work. And again, for the real estate community, this is going to be a perfect buy. You also have some flexibility when it comes to mounting options, and you also have a 360-degree rotating base, which is self-leveling. I really love the fact that I can tighten it out. I know that the base legs are level. When I put it on the ground, I have very little adjustments that I have to make, and I'll show you how that works. You have a security knob with a removable sliding plate, a quick release plate. You have a 0 to 180 dampening fluid system, so it's just going to give you kind of those smooth shots. You also have panorama shooting capabilities. So let's take a look at some of the features a little bit more closer, and then we'll take a look at the monopod. Now, when you receive the monopod in the box, it's going to be fully assembled, but I took it apart just to show you how easy it is to assemble as well as to travel with. So this is the monopod here. So this is carbon fiber, and you can see how small this is. You also have this bar that's going to allow you to do pan and tilt if you'd like. You have the fluid head right here, and then this is basically the base, right? And so this is what it's going to give you some real nice leveling. Everything here is super compact. This will fit in a carry-on. This will fit in a backpack. So completely portable and very lightweight. Now, the first thing we'll take a look at is the base, and the base does have rubber feet going all the way around it. As you open up the base, it locks into place. You hear a really healthy snap in place. And then this is where the self-leveling comes in. So as you loosen this bolt here, you can actually tilt this left, right, up, to any direction to give you kind of like the right leveling. But if you know that you're in a leveled place, let's say inside of a home, all you have to do is tighten it all the way. And if you tighten it all the way, that means that this is going to be straight. So it's going to be plumb. Now, if I put it this way, this is what it's going to look like. And you notice that it has these locks in place. So all I have to do is press this button right here in order to collapse it. Or I could, it goes into this lock position really nicely. It has these grooves here because these grooves are, I would say, areas that you can actually rest your foot, especially if you want to make sure that if there's any wind, that there's no movement whatsoever. You can actually connect this fluid head that you have right here to this part right here and have a low-level shot if that's something that you want to do. Or what you could do is you can connect it to the actual monopod itself. So here is the monopod, and it has a screw right here opening where you can tie this area into it. So as we move on to the monopod itself, you'll notice that extremely lightweight, carbon fiber. It has this rubber grip here, as well as this is also a really nice feature to just keep it in your possession. Make sure that you don't drop it if you're just carrying it from room to room, right? You also have, as we'll look at the fluid head, it does have a level at the very top, so you can see that if you're plumb or not when it comes to leveling. You have the ability to turn it right there, and then this is going to open up, and you can see how wide that opens. So go ahead and lock it into place. So you lock, and it's going to be there in place. And again, this is going to extend all the way up to 69 inches, which is going to be very tall, and it's going to give you a lot of flexibility for some really cool shots. So as I move this guy in, you'll see that this comes out, right? So all these three selections or sections are going to come out really nicely. You'll notice again that very compact. It's just really extremely easy to use. Let me go ahead and put on the base, and then we'll take a look at it even closer. Now I went ahead and connected the base just so you can see how everything looks connected here. So here you have the base on. You have this rubberized portion here, which is going to be nice because you really don't have to extend these arms when you're taking pictures. I tend to because I like level photos. And as you can see here, these are many of the photos that we've taken using this monopod. And what I like about it is that the photos stay straight. I have consistency from room to room. So every single room in this photo is at the right height or the same height. I also have really nice leveling and nice lines in these photos. And this is really what's going to make a difference when you're using something that gives you the consistency. Because let's face it, if you are using a camera in your hand and you have it here, very few of us, or not many of us, are consistent with the positioning, right? You may be doing one of these things. And then that's going to give you, I would say, inconsistent photos as you're going through a home. So having the monopod that is set always at the same height, when you go from room to room, it's really easy just to take the picture, because it's going to be exact in every single room. And all you're worried about is the angles and which shots you want to get. So having the extension, you extend it once, you set your height, and then you do the same height in every single room. Now, as we look at the fluid head over here, fluid head is pretty straightforward. You can actually use a mounting bracket for a smartphone. I'll include one in the description area if you're interested to mount it to it. And then basically all you're doing here is, this is your release knob where you can unloosen this area. You push this little button right here on the side, and it's going to come out completely, right? And then you can just put it back into place. You do have this tension knob here that's going to allow you to tilt forward and down. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you do have this leveling bubble here that's going to help you, just make sure that your shots are plumb, especially if in an uneven surface, or level rather. So giving you a lot of flexibility. This area here is for this piece, so this is going to allow you to use this for pan and tilt. And again, all you have to do is tighten and release this to get this in and out. Let's put it together so you can see what it looks like. So now with the base on, again, and the monopod head on, this is what it looks like. So it does add, again, when you're using just the monopod by itself without this head, it is a little bit lighter. This adds almost a pound to it. So, but this is, again, what's going to give you a lot of the flexibility that you need in order to do your angles and your tilts that you need when you're taking a photo or doing a video. Especially if you're looking to shoot like a video tour, definitely this is the way to go. You have the ability to, this adjustment here is going to tighten or give tension so that when you're doing let's say a pan, it gives you the ability to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And if you were doing this with your hand, like if you're just holding a camera yourself or a smartphone and doing this, again, you're going to be wobbly and you're not going to be smooth and consistent in that turning motion. So this is going to give you the ability to have real smooth motion left to right, and it's going to give that video, that photo, a professional level look. Right? So this is what it would look like when you have everything connected. Now next we're going to take a look at some photos that we took using the Kingjoy monopod, and you're going to see the consistency in all the shots. Keep in mind, and this is the cool thing, we took these with the Samsung S20 and an S20 Ultra. So really nice photos. It's really about position. It's about having something that keeps things steady, and it makes, again, those photos just that much better. So let's check them out. So guys, that concludes our review of the Kingjoy Carbon Fiber Monopod. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the description area what you thought. And if you're considering participating in the giveaway, these are the things you need to do. Let me know in the description area that you participated. Give us a thumbs up and share this video, especially if you'd like to see more videos like this. And also, you want to support us getting more giveaways like this. Also, follow the link in the description area so that you can put in your entry. I wish everyone the best of luck, and thanks for watching.